guys, this is Sarah from Elemental Indigo and welcome to your weekly oracle card reading. This one is for week commencing 17th of November. Apologies, last week there wasn't a oracle card reading posted. Last week, unfortunately, I usually do them on a Monday, and we literally just found out that the fertility treatment I've been going through hadn't worked, so I was wallowing for a few days there, just sort of taking it easy and looking after myself. So unfortunately I didn't get a chance to make an oracle card reading, but it probably would have been crap anyway, to be honest. So apologies for that, but I'm back this week. You know, I've had a good wallow. So we did say November was going to be quite a challenging month, so I don't know how you're faring up this month with it, if you've been having challenges of your own. But if you have, then I hear you. You know, I'm facing my own too, so we all go through them, and we can all get through them together if we give ourselves support that we need. So today I'm just shuffling here fairies, magical healing with the fairies oracle cards, and I'm going to be using those today. Also starting today, I'll just shuffle these here, is the little free 10-day course that I've been going on about, which is about connecting with your inner power, 10 days to a more confident you. So it's just a few little exercises every day just to sort of connect with your own intuition, your own inner power, and get you feeling a little bit more confident. And it's totally free. You can sign up. Today is the last sort of day. I'll probably be taking the sign up page down this afternoon UK time, so if you want to get in on that, then there's a few hours left, so please do. In the meantime, I will do what the hell is going on this week. So we've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which I can never balance. Okay, there we go. So I'll just try and move the light off them again. So Monday, Tuesday. Okay, so the card is be honest with yourself for Monday and Tuesday. So is there a part of your life at the moment where you are settling? So whether it's job or relationship, or maybe it's something like the balance in your family life, you know, with maybe what you want to do or how you want to spend your time versus how maybe other people want what they want you to do and how they want you to spend your time. So is there anywhere in your life this week you can think of where maybe you know, the situation the energy isn't quite how you would want it to be? If there's a balance or a compromise going on, is that stretching you to a place where you don't feel comfortable, for example? So being honest with yourself at the beginning of the week is this, you know, in my best interest or in everyone's best interest? Is this something I want to continue on in this way at this time? And just really evaluating. It's a good time for evaluating anyway as well, because we're on a waning moon at the moment, working towards the new moon. So it's a good time to either sort of end up projects, you harvest things that maybe you've put out there to grow and they've been growing, so you can harvest them, and getting rid of stuff that you no longer need in your life as well. So anything that, whether it's physical clutter or relationships that maybe aren't serving your best purpose or a bit toxic, or friendships that, you know, aren't really in either of you's best interest. You know, sometimes we have friendships that we just sort of continue on, but we know there's sort of nothing there. It's kind of going through the motions. So if there's anything like that, then this is a good time to really evaluate all this and be honest with yourself, and just spend some time contemplating these things at the beginning of the week and see what comes up for you, and if there's anything again that you need to change. And then when it comes around to the new moon, you can be ready to maybe implement some new ideas, or you've cleared a space away now for new things to roll in a few days' time. Okay, hopefully we can see that card there. So Wednesday and Thursday is rise above problems. So as I was saying before, November's been quite a challenging month. And definitely for me, there is this theme of surrendering, just giving it all up to a higher purpose or God or whatever you perceive to be God. There's just been this overriding theme. So for a lot of us, there have been issues and difficulties and problems cropping up all over the place the last couple of weeks. So this card is reminding us that we can rise above them, and again I think it does link into this overall theme of surrender. And the whole point of this card is about perspective. So a lot of the times especially when we're having really meaty problems, we're so embroiled in them, that we can't necessarily see either A, a solution, or B, any other solution than the solution we have in our head. And we're stuck in that kind of chaotic energy that problems bring. So midweek, we're being guided really as much as we can to, again, detach, surrender and detach, and kind of just step away from the problem and try and look at it as objectively as we possibly can. Easier said than done in a lot of cases, but it's always something that the more you practice, the more aware you are of being able to do that, and the more you can do it more effectively each time. It's like exercise. It's like anything like that that's helpful and useful. It takes time and it takes practice. So we've been asked to have a practice here midweek. Just again surrender anything that you need to. Just give it up to heaven and say, okay, this is the way it is. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. So finally, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So the card's family harmony for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, this spread may be for those of you who are having issues and problems within either a sort of a family relationship, whether it's a marriage, a partnership, or between other family members. If you're having something, as I said with the beginning card, where the energy maybe isn't quite in balance between family members, or somebody feels like they've maybe been taken advantage of a little, or you feel like you're putting everything out there and not getting so much in return, then this can always cause conflict. So those tips for you this week would be, again, to evaluate, be honest with yourself, what's going on here. Are there changes to be made? If so, what are they? And then sort of detaching from the problem itself, and learning to surrender and see different perspectives. You may find it useful this week to try, and even if you don't agree with other people's viewpoints, if they clash with your own, you don't have to agree with their viewpoints, but you can try and see a viewpoint from their perspective, and that often can be the key in unlocking problems. You don't have to agree at all, but if you have the ability to see it from another perspective and empathise and say, okay, I see your point of view, I don't agree with it, but I can see where you're coming from, that can often diffuse just by itself quite a few situations, or go some way to diffusing them. So it looks like there's a bit of kind of evaluation going on, real observation and awareness this week. And I think the more observant and aware we are of what's going on with us internally and perhaps between us and others this week, will bring more harmony going into the weekend, and we can maybe smooth issues and niggles and problems out a little. And we'll find as we go into Friday, Saturday, Sunday and the weekend that the path is a bit less full of clutter, basically, and things are a bit more harmonious. So I hope you have a great week, and I will see you for next week's Oracle card reading.